demo for the Geko app. So we've got a sign-in page here, and if we click sign up, we're taken to the sign up page. Username, email, password, these are all text input boxes here. We can sign up, and then we have to select how we'll be completing the courses, either running, walking, or cycling. This will affect the user interface later, but it can be changed. We'll go for walking for now. The intensity level we will go for is medium. At the moment this does nothing, but in theory you could have different routes depending on the intensity you've picked. This takes us to our home page. We've just hard-coded it now with some dummy data. This shows previous runs that you've done and the map of where you went. If we go to the settings up in the corner, we've got all of the account functionality, so we can log out, we'll log back in. We can change the password, we can delete account, we can change the user interface, we can change the intensity and go back. The account functionality doesn't work. From a user interface perspective, the app's finished, but obviously it's not connected to any database, so these don't do anything. So if we start today's route, this is the walking screen. So we've got at the top Google Street View of the next checkpoint. In the middle we've got some status information, the checkpoint you're at, the pace you're keeping at the moment, and the connectivity for your GPS and service. And then below it we could put more fun facts. That could be taken out. That was optional in the design phase. We've got a map below that. Down here we can zoom in. We've got our location, and we can zoom right in and get buildings in a 3D view. We can zoom out and have it as a satellite thing. If we click the audio button, we can toggle between no audio instructions.
Head north on Hook Street toward Cowcaddens Road. Turn left onto Cowcaddens Road at the roundabout.
We'll turn them off for now. And if we click the camera view, we go to our AR view of the app. So this would be similar to the AR demo of following the arrows on the floor. If we go back and we pause our route, we can't change the settings while we're currently completing a route. We can only pause. But if we continue with the route and stop it, we can then change the user interface to cycling mode. If we start the route in cycling mode, we don't have that text status in the middle. We thought it was important that cycling users have the next checkpoint as a Google Street View and have the map, but we didn't want to overclutter them with information. Their attention is going to be quite limited to cycling, so they probably wouldn't be able to read directions, but they still have the audio option if they want. And then finally, we've got the running user interface, which is the simplest, with the idea that a running user wouldn't be able to read much. They would be going not that fast, so they wouldn't have the same emphasis on needing visual checkpoints consistently. They could probably navigate using the map. If they want to, though, they can use the AR view that's on hand, and they have got the audio instructions as well. And then they could stop it and reload it in a different mode if they really wanted it. For the running mode, we decided on this button placement just because they would be probably using the phone with one hand, and so we wanted to make the AR button as big as possible because they're probably